living a simple life, something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Studios, the new Farpoint Farms filming location. As you can see, work is still progressing here. We're almost done, and I can't wait to give the big reveal. I figure sometime right around July 4th, what better time of year to do something like that. I'll be ready to do something like that. But for tonight, I was lucky enough to get in contact with a company called Workpro. These guys make a lot of automotive stuff. They make tools. They also make toolboxes. I'm hoping to work with them on some toolboxes here in the future. But most importantly for tonight, well, they make storage. And I've got this nice, well, let's see what size it is, 36-inch wide, 14 deep, and 72-inch high metal racking system. And it's perfect for what I need. Although I'm building it right here, right next to the nice enclosed one I have here from Vavor, I'm going to be putting it down on that end. The reason I'm not building it over there is I still have some building material to put up. We're still working on the ceiling on the shop side. The studio, the office is pretty much done, but this part is still kind of a work in progress and will probably be so for a while. But let's go ahead. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to do a quick assembly and I will show you the finished product here. I'll go ahead and lay this flat on the ground and we'll get everything out of the box. Got the afternoon sun coming through the windows up here. It's a beautiful, beautiful spring day. I love it. All right, so we have a nice metal shelves, and they're like reinforced along the edges here. Definitely well packaged. It was a box inside of a box. So the bottom pieces, you can tell, are the bottom pieces because they have a threaded end, and that is where these adjustable feet will go. So if your floor is uneven, so I have another one of these in another building, and the floor is concrete and not even at all. So it's really nice to have the adjustment, and you can see it's a full inch, maybe even more, maybe 1.5 inches of adjustment that you have available. For this, I'm going to start off by just screwing them all the way in. All right, so I've got all those out of their case, and here's how these things assemble. It's really kind of cool. You have these little half shells, these little clam shells here, and the two of these go together like so. And they're beveled. It's pretty much impossible to see, even if I were to bring the camera really, really close. But they're beveled, and if you look at our bottoms and our tops here, there's little ridges in this. So you decide, hey, how many do I want to count up from the bottom? In this case, I want my first drawer, or my first shelf, I should say, to be really close to the bottom here. So I'll go one up, and then I just snap the other half together. All right, just like so. Now these are really loose fitting. In fact, they'll fall off. It won't be too hard for that to happen, but you want the beveled edge to be facing upward. I'm going to do that to all 4 of these bottom pieces, and then we're going to start feeding them through one of these. And it doesn't matter with these which one is where. Sometimes when you assemble stuff, you know, each piece has its own unique spot. That's not the case with these. You just want to make sure that when you're attaching these, that the bevel end faces upward and that you line it up all on the same spot so that, I don't know who invented this, but they were actually really smart, really well and easily done here. And that's it. Now, once we have it, go ahead and tap those down a little bit. That's just making sure that it is where you want it. And then it's really up to you now. Where do you want your shelves? So I'm going to probably put one there and one right about there. So there's 3. And there'll be 4 and 5. Really nice quality paint here. I'm really impressed with the quality of the whole shelving unit. It's like a black, feels powder coated. It's kind of like a matte finish. It's really nice. You'll notice I didn't look at the manual on how to assemble this one. Honestly, these are pretty straightforward. So I'm going to want one way up here at the top, so I'll go ahead. Oh no, I can't do that yet. I have to do them from the bottom here still. So I would say, what, we got 3 to go. So 1, 2, and 3, huh? I think that looks good. Not a difficult build at all, but a rather satisfying one. Nice. Actually, that looks beautiful right where it is. So let's take a look at it. So here it is, like all assembled, and there's not a lot to it. So I've got it a little bit off the ground. All right, and then I have a big gap so that my bigger stuff's going to be down at the bottom, and then the rest of them a little bit shorter as we go up. So that's the way I decided to do it. Of course, you can set yours up any way you'd like. Depth-wise, 14 inches, you could mount it straight to the wall. And I might, you know, if you don't want something to fall over, just take a piece of wire, screw it to the wall. Do that on both corners there, and you're adding a lot of rigidity. And then you can make your adjustments on the bottom to make sure that everything is set up just the way you like it. But yeah, not bad, not bad. So that is the Workpro 14-inch deep, 72-inch high, 36-inch wide steel racking unit. I will, of course, like always, leave a link to where you can pick one of these up yourself. And the best way to support my channel is by supporting the people that support me. Until next time, my friends, take care.